Gill Rabus is an interesting ruler from a historical perspective. When SKL was released, a deck named Baja Blast was destroying the game. It's one of 3 events from around this time that damaged Force of Will so severely it has never recovered. Between Blazer and Death Scythe, Baja Blast was effectively neutered. But by the very next set, Blazer was effectively kicked out of the game as a primary ruler. This is more of a statement about the Twilight Wanderer than it is about Blazer though, as Blazer is an extremely good ruler. He is everything Saint Alice wishes she was. Blazer has a judgment cost of 0, but can only cast judgment if your opponent has a J-ruler. While I just got finished saying how bad Saint Alice was for being so reactive, Blazer does something else. That's what separates Alice from Blazer. Blazer can make all his stones produce fire. What Alice has to use Regalia to achieve, Blazer just has. At the time, water wasn't the greatest attribute, but fire, at the time, had the strongest resonator in the game. Lancelot, the Knight of Mad Demon. Darkness still had stoning to death. You could go into quite a few attributes, but Darkness was the best choice. When Blazer was top dog, a few other rulers were viable. Valkyrie Alice was viable, but time changed that. When your opponent casts Judgment, so can Blazer. Blazer becomes a 1000/1000 J-ruler. Target J-ruler loses all effects, then he kills it. Now this stops both Imperishable and Eternal, but can't get through Barrier. This isn't the most relevant thing. The only J-ruler to have a barrier-like ability natively is Little Red, but it's worth noting. While quite a few cards could harm J-rulers, actually kill up until then was limited to Christie, who was vastly too slow, even with Wind's Ramp, didn't do anything till then, and was severely restricted. Blazer was primed to take down any J-ruler that became a problem, like Bahamut did. Blazer keeps his colour-fixing ability, and also gains +400/+400 if you have no Resonators. He has no Regalia. Blazer might not have stayed relevant cluster long, but he is among the best rulers of SKL. Colour fixing is incredibly strong by itself, but being able to kill rulers on a whim, the origins of people being terrified to cast Judgment, can't go understated. Blazer had the potential to be a cluster-wide powerhouse, but it wasn't meant to be. He did stay the star of side decks though.